Okay, team, it is Monday morning. It is 7:29, so I'm going to give everybody a minute to jump on and hope that everyone's remembered the new start time of 7:30. I've already had one message saying, I'm up. Oh, I've had another one saying I'm up. So I know I'm going to have a couple of you live. Good stuff. Hey, I really like the early morning workouts. It gets it done, especially on a Monday. Sets you up right for the week. Okay, right, let everybody come on in. I'm going to adjust my screen a little bit. If you're watching this on record, you're going to need weights. Any weights, whatever you've got, if you've got dumbbells or if you've got weighted water bottles, whatever you like. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Some people are sat right next to their cups of coffee, I reckon. Hi, team. Hello, hello. You're here, you made it. And we're energy and raring to go.
Oh
yeah. Not yet. I'll get you there. I'll get you there, don't worry. I like the dedication though, you know, to set up an alarm. That takes some serious dedication.
My kids are still asleep in bed.
Are they? Impressive.
Yeah. They don't get up until 8:30, 9.
Oh wow. Oh, you're going to struggle when it's back to school time.
No. We're all going to struggle.
Morning, Marina.
Hi, all right.
Hey, I'm very happy that I've got people with me.
Oh, yeah, I was out of bed. I was really excited. I've had to get everyone up and dressed.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It was the most popular vote when I gave people the choice, 7:30 or 9:30. Everybody seemed to go 7. It's only half an hour earlier than we already were, so.
Is your computer all fixed now?
It is, yeah. Don't ask me what was wrong with it. I don't know. I gave it to my husband. He did some magic, and now it's working. So that's all that I know. Okay, good. We've got Dom here. Hey, we've got a busy session. This is good.
Don't type, Rose, because I don't think it would work. But
right then. Oh, goodness me. Everyone's coming in. Right. Good morning, ladies. It is a bit of a miserable, dreary morning, but I am going to make you smile. I'm going to make you sparkle. We're going to get started. You're going to need, if you've got some weights, you're going to need some weights for this session.
heavy weights.
Yeah, you can probably go pretty decent weights for this. So either dumbbells or your plates or your kettlebells, whatever you've got, bottles of wine, if they haven't been drunk over the weekend, whatever you've got going on. Okie dokie. And then if I get you guys to just pop yourselves onto mute again, and we will get started. Oh, I'm standing right under my light. I always do that and it doesn't work out too well. Let me adjust the screen slightly. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I appreciate that some of you have literally just rolled out of bed to be here. So we're going to just wake our bodies up a little bit. So shake out the wrists, come up and down onto your toes, loosen everything out. I'll ease you in and then I'll get you feeling pumped. Okay, so shoulder rolls as always. It's just such a nice one to start off with. So just rolling the shoulders, you can stand still if you want to, or keep those feet moving. Go in both directions. Getting a little bit more exaggerated with the movement each time. Elbows can come out to the side. Lovely. Okay, taking one arm up and over like a backstroke, if you can imagine what it was like to be in a swimming pool. So we're rotating those shoulders around and around. Try and keep the hips facing forwards for this one. And then changing direction, coming into front stroke, whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called. I'm not a swimmer. Okay, going around. Perfect. Lovely. Oh, that feels good. Okay, let's just stretch out the neck down on one side and the other. Loosen out any little knots. I've literally been painting all weekend, so I did some stretches last night, but I really need to work on my shoulders and back, and I was like, shall I do weights today? Yes, I'm going to do them regardless. It's good to keep moving. Okay, last little shoulder roll. Just going to come into some upward knee rises. Staying on the same leg, we're just bringing that knee up. So we're working on the hips and our balance a little bit here. Try and do this one without holding on to anything. Good, make sure you've got a nice grip on the mat with your other foot. Spread your toes out a little bit. 2, 1, changing sides. Loosen up any little clicks. Good. Okay. Make sure that you've got some water as well, guys, okay? Even though we're over the heat wave, we want you guys keeping hydrated. We're going for 2 and 1, then we're walking our legs out. So we're coming out to the side, that really nice glamorous one, getting lower and lower, just come as low as you're comfortable with. I always end up doing this weird little thing with my hands. I was doing this on a PT session the other week, subconsciously, and she was copying me, and I was like, what are you doing? She's like, the same as you. Oh yeah, I feel like we need to like add in some disco jives. So keep going. You don't have to do the disco arms, but now I've started. 2 and 1, walk those legs back together. Oh, that's working the glutes up a little bit. We're going to come into either some forward lunges or reverse lunges, or you can come back into your knee ups. So go with either or, depending on how your legs are feeling. Do a combination. We're just trying to warm everything up. Good. 2, 1, and then we're coming out again. I'm going to try not to do my disco hands. Okay, so you're walking out, walking out. So you should feel this through the outer glutes, but also through the inner thighs. Walk it through, keep those shoulders relaxed. And then coming back in to center, and we're just going to come into some leg raises. The lateral leg lifts. Stay on one side so that you don't have to keep rebalancing as you change. Lovely. 2 and 1, shifting across, out and out. Nice control as you come back in with that leg. For 3, 2 and 1. Legs come nice and wide apart, and we'll just finish off our little warm up with some stretches over, opening up all of this side of your torso, crunching into this side, and then again on the other side. Lovely. 2 and 1. Roll the shoulders back. Give the wrists and forearms just a little stretch out as well, because we are going to be using weights. So if you've just joined us, you're going to need some weights. You can go fairly heavy if you want to for this one. Whatever you've got. What am I using? 5-pounders, so kind of middle weights here. Okay, so grab a quick drink if you need to, and then we're going to get started. Okay, so I want your feet about shoulder width apart for this one, just a bit wider than normal, just so that you've got some stability in your floor there. Then you're going to turn your weights so they're horizontal, facing forwards, because we're going to be starting with an upright row. Lovely, so you're just bringing both elbows up to shoulder height. Nice tight core. So really squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes as well a little bit for this one. It keeps you all zipped up. And we're just lifting. So go at your own pace. And don't forget to control that breathing. Good. Ooh. Okay, This might not be the best idea after doing a whole weekend of painting. I'm feeling it already. We're going to push through. Couple more. 3 and 2 and 1. Weights come down. We're doing some intervals and you're coming into high knees. You can either walk them through or you can hop them through. So go with what feels good for you. If your pelvic floor isn't up to bouncing, walk it through. But if you're feeling ready, if you've woken up now, then add in that bounce. Good. So this is the way this workout's going to go. We're going to do strength intervals and then cardio intervals. 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Picking up your weights again. Okay, one foot comes in front of the other. Tipping forwards at the waist, but keeping that core on. We're coming into our side flies. So just out to the side, shoulder height. Really concentrate on pulling that belly button back towards your spine, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Whew. Good. You can go single arms if you need to, and alternate, that's fine. Whatever works for you. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Weights come back down. We're back into that little cardio section. Either bringing your knees up if you're just walking them through. You can add in a little crunch, so coming down, or speeding it up with either a hop or a run through. Whatever works for you. Okay, slow it down, but just keep moving. This is designed to just raise your heart rate, get you glowing. Keep going. Go, go, go. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more little round and then I'll let you go grab a drink, okay? So, bicep curls. Again, nice wide legs for this one. Just up to shoulders, back down. Elbows tucked into your waist. A little bit of fire in your glutes. Whew. This is your little recovery after those high knees. Good. Pump. So exhale as you bring those weights up. Inhale on the down. A few more of these. For 3, 2, and 1. Weights come down. Final set of high knees. Run them through, walk them through. Even if you slow it down, I want those knees coming up higher than your hip bones, okay? So it doesn't matter if you need to slow it down as long as you're really driving them up as high as you can. If you've got enough energy and a good pelvic floor to hop them through, then do it. So last little blast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, grab a drink, team. Come in and see how you're all doing. You're all still with me? It's just water. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Changing sequences again, but it's going to be the same. It's still going to be strength into a little bit of cardio. This time the weights are down by your side, okay? We're going to come into torso bend on one side, torso bend on the other side, curl. So you'll bend, bend, curl. So keep hips and shoulders in line as you're bending down, elbows in as you're coming up. Good. Such a nice one. Lovely. Keep breathing. How's your core doing? Did you suddenly kick it back in? Go. Go. Perfect. One more round of these. So we're down and down. Curl. Weights come down. We're coming into ankle taps. So again, you can either walk these through, opposite ankle to opposite hand. Keep shoulders back, okay, chest out, or you can speed it up. And just go with what works for you. Out, 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 out. Going. Keep those shoulders back. Don't tip forwards. It's the ankles that are coming to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Missed my final ankle there. Picking those weights. Back up, excuse me. Coming up to shoulder height. We're going out in a V, in as a W. V, W. So you're driving those elbows into your waist and coming out on the diagonal. Good. Whew. If your weights that you've got are too heavy, you can do the same movement without the weights, that works too. It's a really good one for posture, this. So it's opening up the front of the chest, but make sure that you don't push those hips forward. It's working on that shoulder strength. Good. Whew. 2 more. For 1 and 2. Weights come down. You know what I'm going to say. We're back into ankle taps. So walking them through, or with that little hop. I'm going to walk them through just to get my my voice back. You do whatever you're doing. Keep going. This is a really nice one, just to get a bit of side mobility. Vanessa, I'm not sure how you're getting on with this crossing motion with your knees. If this one doesn't work for you, take it back in to those side leg raises, okay? So for anyone who's got slightly dodgy knees, which loads of us have, let me know, I can give you alternatives. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last little set on the weights for this round. Okay, we're coming into some shadow boxing. So nice wide feet again, punching out across, out across. Just make sure that you don't lock out your elbow, okay? So keep a little bend as you reach across. You can add a little heel lift in, so pivoting, coming up onto the toes as you punch across. Please be careful if you've got any little people around. And again, take it at your own pace. This isn't the cardio section. This is just strength, so you don't have to rush through these. Breathe. Good. You've got it. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Final set of ankle taps, and then it's drink time again. Okay. If you're really feeling puffed, you can slow it right down. But if you reckon you've got it in you for one final round, let's go for it. Good. If it helps you focus and get through, we're coming onto the mat next, okay? So this is the final little round, little cardio blast, and then we'll come down onto the floor So keep it going. Shoulders back. Tighten the core. Chest tight. Ankles up to meet you. It's getting harder and harder to lift them up. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Drink, drink, drink. How's everybody doing? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah. That's what I like to see. Okay, team, we're coming down onto the floor. Just going to move you guys down here with me. Whew. You're still going to need your weights, so make sure you bring your weights down as well, and also your drink. Excuse me. Okay, we're sitting up. Don't lie down. Don't lie down yet. So you can sit up however's comfortable. You can have your legs out in front, or you can have them crossed, but just make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. So lengthening through the spine, keeping those shoulders relaxed. You're just going to need a single weight because we're going to come into some tricep extensions. So drop that weight behind your shoulder. Look, you can see it poking out behind the back there, and lift up. Good. So stay sitting nice and tall. You're kind of forced to sit tall with these ones, otherwise your weight isn't going to come fully behind your shoulder there. So just extending up. If you can get a straight arm, brilliant. If you can only get it to about here, that's fine too. Go with what works for you. You know the score. Well, I know I said we might sparkle, but I'm full on sweating. Mission achieved. Keep going on this side. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, roll that shoulder out and drop it back. Switching sides. If you're like me, you're moving on to your weaker side. So just grit those teeth, push through. Triceps are such an underworked muscle, unless you come to my classes. We don't tend to use them, okay? So the biceps, especially mums have got pretty good biceps because we do a lot of lifting and carrying. But the bingo wings tend to be the ones that get a little bit neglected. So it's really, even though nobody likes, I don't know anyone who likes doing tricep work, but it's such a good one to do if you want toned arms and all over upper body strength. Don't neglect the triceps. Keep going. Grit those teeth. A couple more. For 3 and 2. Last one. Woo, bring it down. Roll that shoulder back. Drop it down. Oh, horrible, horrible. But we do it anyway. Okay, you're going to roll down onto your mat now. Still going to need your weights because we're going to be coming into some chest presses. So you're coming down onto your mat. Knees are bent, feet are flat. I don't mind how far apart your feet are. You can have them hip width or slightly wider. Just go with what's comfortable for you. And then just take a second to get that positioning on your mat. And then you're going to bring your weights up to chest height. Okay, so elbows are bent and just resting on the floor at the moment. You're going to take a nice deep breath. And then on the exhale, we're pushing up. As we push up, belly button comes back down towards the mat. If it's too much with 2 weights, by all means, drop 1, take it into single weight, hold it with both hands, same again. But I want you really concentrating on what your core is doing whilst we work those arms. Get it working for you. So exhale, push away, squeeze that belly button to the mat. Your back almost flattens into the mat here. And then relax it all on the way back down. Good. Keep going. Lovely. We've got 3 more of these. 3 and 2 and 1. Lovely stuff. I'm dropping down to a single weight because I want to bring it down onto my hips now. So depending on kind of the shape or what weights you're using will dictate what you're going to use here. We're going to be going into some glute bridges. So just resting that weight on your hip bones, or if little one is with you and wants to come for a ride. Again, nice deep breath in, draw that belly button back towards your spine, then you're pushing your hips up. We're holding. Little squeeze in the glutes, and then we're relaxing it back down. Good. Again, you take a moment each time just to tighten up that core before you push off. We're holding for a couple of moments at the top here, and then rolling that spine back down. Okay, what a nice curve in your spine as you come back down if you can. Try and articulate vertebrae by vertebrae. Pushing up, seeing if you can come a little higher up into your glute bridge now. Hold it here. And rolling back down. Good, we've got 1 more of these. So we're up, hold. And coming back down again. Picking up your other weight, we're back into those chest presses. So you can do these in your own time, at your own pace, but just don't forget to incorporate that core work in as well. Belly button back to spine as you push away. Lovely. Keep it going. Arms are probably feeling a little bit wobbly now. Doing these moves on repeat. Don't stop. Drop down to a single weight if you need to. Don't stop. 2 more. 1 and 2. Come down to a single weight. If you're on both, onto the hip bones and up into your bridges. Hold it here. Good. Whew. Coming back down again, rolling down. And up again. Hold. Rolling back down. If you're finding these difficult, just take away the weight and just do them independently, that's fine. Back down, we've got 2 more of these left. So you're going for 1. Back down. Final 1. Hold it here. So we're going to hold this last one for a little bit longer. Stay up here. Should be feeling the burn. We're going for 4 and 3, 2, and rolling back down. Lovely stuff. Okay, take a quick drink if you need to, okay? And then you're going to lengthen those legs out. You can do this next one with or without your weight. I'll show you with to start off with. So your legs are straightened out and your arms are coming up overhead. I'm just using a single weight here. We're coming into those leg lifts. So single leg at a time, weight to your midline. If you can get your legs and weight to meet, great. If you can just not quite, just bring them part way, that's fine too. Exactly the same without the weight. You're just running through the motions. Make sure that those shoulders stay pinned to the floor though. And if all of those, or either of those, are feeling okay and you want to progress it, you can come into those double leg lifts. Don't forget, this is not one for any of you who've got lower back issues or stomach muscle separation. Single legs are what's going to work for you. So find your point, stick with it. Don't forget to use your breathing to help you, so you're always exhaling on the exertion. So exhale as you lift that weight up, inhale as you release. Good. Couple more of these. For 2 and 1. Placing that weight back down, you're going to roll over onto your side. You're going to be coming into some side planks. So various options for you here. Get that elbow underneath your shoulder, okay? You're either going to go from your knees, so your knees are bent, both knees, you're lifting your hips and you're dropping back down. So we're just pulsing and dropping back down. Option number 2, from the knees into a hold. And option number 3, if you're more comfortable with your side planks, you're straightening out your legs and coming into a hold. So you've got 3 options there. So keep going with that. For 3, 2, and 1. Rolling back onto your back again. Find a little set of the overhead extension with the leg lift. You can go with weight, without weight, single leg or double leg. So our final little round. So we're going to finish these off, but then we're going to come into side plank on the opposite side, and then we'll stretch off. Keep going. 3 and 2 and 1. And then when you're ready, rolling onto the other side, I'm going to spin around so that I don't have my back to you. Remember your options from the knee. Pulses. Okay, this is a full body weight move. Don't worry too much about how high you're lifting up off the mat, especially if you're not used to doing side planks. If you are, you can hold it, or you can go with your legs extended, or if you're more comfortable, you can come all the way up, whoops, onto your wrist, I say, wobbling, and come into a hold. So go with which one works for you. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down, swiveling around to seating. We're going to stretch off. If you want to take yourselves off of mute, then feel free. Sitting cross-legged, we're definitely stretching out those arms. Whew. How are we doing, team? Good. More awake or less awake than you were when you started? That's always the question. More awake. Yay. Good, 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 good. And it's just gone 8. And we're going to be ready. Anyone else sweating?
Yes.
Good, good. Not just me. Yes, I like that. It's always good to get a bit of a pump to start the week off. Whew. Okay, bringing your palms of your hand into the small of your back. So you're squeezing shoulder blades together, chest out. Good. And yeah, this is perfect timing for me because now I need to run, make a packed lunch, give the kids breakfast, get them dressed, and get them to school for 9 o'clock. Well, not them, just Milo. Luckily, we're only a 2-minute walk from the school, so totally doable. Coming up and over.
Are they awake yet, Fee?
Yeah, they are awake. So that's a good start. Coming across on the other side. Ooh, that feels good. Oh, hello. Coming around, holding it this way. How am I doing? Good, we're okay. Have you got a helper there, Rosie? Oh, that feels nice. Okay.
I have an iPad.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Bribery all the way. Mm. Mm. My boys know basically when I'm doing a workout, they get iPad time just to keep them keep them occupied whilst I'm doing this. So on Friday I normally have a lunchtime PT session, and I didn't have one on Friday, and they were really disappointed. They were like, "Oh, what?" I was like, "Yeah, you get to have your lunch tea."
Just open the minute, Go on then.
Opposite leg stretching out. Vanessa, how are your knees with the
Yeah, they were fine.
Okay, good.
Although I can feel on this, I can feel it.
Okay.
But I'm going to go straight into my exercises, so I might leave in a sec.
Yeah, cool. No, that's a good idea. Oh. Okay. Woo, good work, team.
Thanks, Fee.
Nicely done. Virtual high fives. Say to me.
Thank you so much.
Please.
Yeah.
Hi, Sally.
Bye.
Bye.
Say hi and bye.
Hi and bye. Did you join in? Well,
10 minutes late, but we did it.
okay, you must have joined in partway through. That's all
Yeah.
right. Well done.
I did.
You did it with your bunnies, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Mommy and Daddy bought this for my present, and it's for my birthday.
Your birthday was a couple of weeks ago, right? We're still talking.
No, it was month, March.
Oh, March. Okay, yeah. That's well, yeah.
We're
It was
still-
during lockdown. I remember the balloon.
Yeah, yeah.
What month we're in? Oh,
So we actually go
Ready?
Pete's got to get ready for school because Milo's going to school today.
Bye.
go to sleep a little bit.
Bye.
Oh, I hope he has a good day.
Oh,
He'll love it.
Excited. It's only,
Love it.
it's only for a while, but it's nice that he.
Daisy's at nursery this week, aren't you? A couple of days.
You going to see your friends?
Excited.
So
You see your friends at nursery?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. Have a lovely day.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.